Good morning. The ceremony will begin shortly. Please take a moment to silence all electronic devices. As a gentle reminder, all personnel participating in the ceremony should exercise caution to ensure their wings will not be pinned in an aggressive manner that will cause any injury to the soldiers. All pinning ceremonies must be conducted with the utmost respect for the dignity and physical well-being of the graduates. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the 1st Sergeant of Bravo Company, 2nd Battalion, 110th Aviation Regiment, 1st Sergeant Matthew D. Wells. At this time, we'd like to recognize our veterans in attendance and watching online. Thank you for your selfless service and sacrifice in the defense of our nation. Distinguished guests, family members, and friends, on behalf of the 128th Aviation Brigade Command Team, welcome to the TAPE graduation ceremony for 15 Tango UX-60 helicopter repairer, class number 070 and 071. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the invocation given by Chaplain Coltrane and remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
Good morning to you all. I invite you to pray in your faith tradition as I pray in mine. Let us pray. Holy God, this morning as we welcome this new group of soldiers into the aviation family, we give thanks for all of the ways that this journey has challenged them and transformed them. We are grateful for the hard work they have done and the people who have cared for them and supported them along the way. Even as we pause for a moment to celebrate this graduation, we know that these soldiers are preparing for the next chapter, incredible journey above the best. May you guide each of them here today, giving them wisdom and humility. We ask that you continue to bless our nation and grant us peace. Amen.
Please be seated. Army aviation maintenance training began at Fort Eustis, Virginia in 1954. Since its beginning, Fort Eustis has continued a legacy of maintenance training excellence, training active duty, National Guard, and Army Reserve soldiers, along with Air Force personnel and international partners, with a lineage that dates back to Operation Just Cause in Panama. The Army redesigned the United States Army Aviation Logistics School as the 128th Aviation Brigade on February 1st, 2012. Today, the 128th Aviation Brigade trains over 5,500 soldiers annually in every Army aviation helicopter specialty. A 15 Tango utility helicopter repairer is primarily responsible for the overall maintenance of the UH-60 Black Hawk helicopter. They perform tasks such as the removal and installation of aircraft subsystem assemblies. These include engines, rotors, gearboxes, transmissions, and mechanical flight controls. They also perform services, inspections, repairs, maintenance checks, and diagnose troubleshoot faults for all aircraft components. The guest speaker for today's ceremony is Sergeant First Class Jason T. Boyle. Sergeant First Class Boyle enlisted in 2014 as a 12 Yankee geospatial engineer and is currently serving as an Army recruiter within 3rd Brigade Warren Recruiting Company, Ohio. Please refer to Sergeant First Class Boyle's biography in your program to learn more about their selfless service to our nation. Please join us in giving a warm welcome to Sergeant First Class Boyle.
Good morning, Command Team, graduates, families, friends, and distinguished guests. My name is Sergeant First Class Jason Boyle, and it is an honor and privilege to be today's guest speaker for the graduating class. I am all too familiar with the excitement of graduation and the completion of a tough and rewarding course, so I will keep this short and sweet, for I know today's graduates are eager to be finished. First off, I'd like to address the families. I'm sure many of you have witnessed firsthand the unmade beds, the messy rooms, and the poor time management of your soldier. Well, I can honestly say that after approximately 26 weeks of training, that's 182 days, your son or daughter has effectively mastered making their bed, cleaning their room, and arriving 10 minutes early to everything. Not only has your soldier learned every component of a UH-60 Black Hawk helicopter, but they are also proficient in mopping, sweeping, and taking orders from their superiors. How exciting. Let's hope they don't lose these new skills as they move forward in their careers. On a more serious note, I want to thank you all for coming to celebrate this milestone in your soldier's career. Your love and support are important to the success of not only your soldier's career, but the overall mission of the Army. We appreciate your sacrifices to support your service member in his or her pursuit of excellence. Your role in their service is noticed and applauded. Thank you. As a member of the United States Army Recruiting Command, we as recruiters are looking for men and women who exhibit desire, courage, and perseverance. We want to build our Army with those who desire to serve, who have the courage to stand up to adversity, and the perseverance to push through when things get tough. Graduates, you have done just that. You have endured and completed basic combat training. You have honed your skills, and you have been given the knowledge to be a successful UH-60 helicopter mechanic. You now stand here, having completed all of your training, officially ready to carry out your duties as a United States Army soldier. You have the feeling of accomplishment, as you should, for you represent approximately 0.7% of the population to answer the call to serve your country, and for that you should be proud. With graduation here, you may feel that you have crossed the finish line, but I'm here to tell you, you have not. You have accomplished something great. However, don't stop now. Don't slow down. Continue to pursue. Continue to better yourselves and others. Continuously strive for excellence and encourage those around you. I challenge you to challenge yourselves. Push yourselves mentally and physically. Continuously refine your skills and make yourselves masters of your craft. Whether you are active duty, Army Reserves, or Army National Guard, you all have a mission. So I encourage you to carry out your duties carefully and diligently to accomplish that mission. Lastly, I would like to leave you with a quote from Winston Churchill. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor that we will now present diplomas to the graduates. Please feel free to move around and take photos throughout the presentation. The distinguished graduate is that soldier who received the highest mark throughout the course. These graduates are selected on academic standing, leadership, physical fitness, and discipline. The distinguished graduate will receive a certificate of achievement from the 128th Aviation Brigade and a brigade point. Distinguished graduate for Class 070 is Private First Class Timothy Canning. Private First Class Timothy Koenig is from Nashville, Tennessee, and will be assigned to the 16th Combat Aviation Brigade, Joint Base Lewis McChord, Washington. The distinguished graduate for Class 071 is Private First Class Logan Games. Private First Class Logan Games is from Lake Elsinore, California, and will be assigned to the 40th Combat Aviation Brigade, California National Guard. The honor graduate is that soldier who is the second highest graduate of their class. They will receive a certificate of achievement from the 128th Aviation Brigade. The honor graduate for Class 070 is Private First Class Samuel Smith. Private First Class Samuel Smith is from Dillon, Montana, and will be assigned to 25th Combat Aviation Brigade, Wheeler Army Airfield, Hawaii. The honor graduate for Class 071 is Private First Class Alfredo Arce. Private First Class Alfredo Arce is from Chicago, Illinois, and will be assigned to United States Army Aviation Battalion, Camp Zama, Japan. Specialist Daisy Delgadillo. Specialist Daisy Delgadillo is from Houston, Texas, and will be assigned to 1st Air Cavalry Brigade, Fort Hood, Texas. Specialist Aaron Sandy. Specialist Aaron Sandy is from Miami, Florida, and will be assigned to 1st Armored Division Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Bliss, Texas. Family members and guests selected for pinning, please come forward now to honor our graduates as they prepare to take the next step in their Army aviation careers. Please be seated. Private First Class Maggie Donovan. Private First Class Maggie Donovan is from Plano, Texas, and will be assigned to 224th Expeditionary Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Knox, Kentucky Army Reserve. Private First Class Joseph Foley. Private First Class Joseph Foley is from Modesto, California, and will be assigned to 3rd Combat Aviation Brigade, Hunter Army Airfield, Savannah, Georgia. Private First Class Isaac Lara. Private First Class Isaac Lara is from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and will be assigned to 82nd Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Bragg, North Carolina. Private First Class Christian Sandoval. Private First Class Christian Sandoval is from Chicago, Illinois, and will be assigned to 12th Aviation Battalion, Fort Belvoir, Virginia. Private First Class Lucas Valadez. Private First Class Lucas Valadez is from Romeoville, Illinois, and will be assigned to 106th Aviation Regiment, Illinois National Guard. Private Nathan Harada. Private Nathan Harada is from Chicago, Illinois, and will be assigned to 10th Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Drum, New York. Family members and guests selected for pinning, please come forward now to honor our graduates as they prepare to take the next step in their Army aviation careers. Please be seated. Specialist Adam Vanderberg. Specialist Adam Vanderberg is from Montgomery, Texas, and will be assigned to 25th Combat Aviation Brigade, Wheeler Army Airfield, Hawaii. Specialist Joshua Rodriguez. Specialist Joshua Rodriguez is from Fort Campbell, Kentucky, and will be assigned to 1st Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Riley, Kansas. Specialist Dominic Schilter. Specialist Dominic Schilter is from Louisville, Kentucky, and will be assigned to 244th Expeditionary Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Knox, Kentucky National Guard. Private First Class Christian Barrios. Private First Class Christian Barrios is from Guatemala City, Guatemala, and will be assigned to 4th Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Carson, Colorado. Private First Class Garrett Hisler. Private First Class Garrett Hisler is from Ludowici, Georgia, and will be assigned to 5th Battalion, Combat Aviation Brigade, MacDill Air Force Base, Florida, Army Reserve. Private First Class Christopher McGurk. Private First Class Christopher McGurk is from Queensbury, New York, and will be assigned to 142nd Combat Aviation Brigade, New York National Guard. Family members and guests selected for pinning, please come forward now to honor our graduates as they prepare to take the next step in their Army aviation careers. Please be seated. Private First Class Jacob Mudge. Private First Class Jacob Mudge is from Crystal River, Florida, and will be assigned to 101st Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Private Second Class Ethan Perigo. Private Second Class Ethan Perigo is from Albertville, Alabama, and will be assigned to 1st Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Riley, Kansas. Private George Horton. Private George Horton is from Ramstein, Germany, and will be assigned to 2nd Combat Aviation Brigade, Camp Humphreys, South Korea. Family members and guests selected for pinning, please come forward now to honor our graduates as they prepare to take the next step in their Army aviation careers. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, we present the newest members of the Army Aviation family. We now turn to a special part of our ceremony. The distinguished graduate will present a token of appreciation to Sergeant First Class Boyle. This symbolizes our sincere gratitude for his presence and the wisdom they have imparted. Their words today have not only enlightened us, but have also added a meaningful dimension to this important milestone in our graduates' journey. The team of non-commissioned officers and civilian instructors who trained and mentored the graduates are assigned to 128th Aviation Brigade in the 2nd Battalion, 210th Aviation Regiment. Together, this outstanding team instructed your soldiers in discipline, physical fitness, warrior task and battle drills, and fundamental aviation maintenance practices. They led and mentored American sons and daughters so that one day they too may become a non-commissioned officer. The drill sergeants and instructors for today's graduating classes are Drill Sergeant Joseph Gonzalez, Staff Sergeant Randall Coleman, Staff Sergeant Corey Orr, Staff Sergeant Andre Balconi. Please join us in giving a round of applause to these outstanding drill sergeants and instructors. Please rise for the playing of the Aviation song and the Army song. We ask that all soldiers in uniform remain standing and join us in reciting the Aviation Mechanics Creed and Soldier's Creed. Family and friends, please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's graduation ceremony. Please come forward to congratulate your soldiers and take photographs. Thank you for attending. Above the best, born under fire.